Hello everyone and welcome to Collector Creations. In this video we're going to be talking about Pop Vinyl number 521, the Marvel Spider-Man Future Foundation Pop Vinyl. In America this is a Walgreens exclusive, however in Australia it's really actually quite easy to find. Now they did this special edition release of a bunch of Spider-Man pop vinyls, including Bagman and Spider-Man Dr. Octopus crossover. These are Spider-Man pop vinyls and costumes that are very limited in their actual appearance in the comics. I actually had to do some research into the Future Foundation version to find out what this actually was, but for the most part, I still really like it. I probably think Bagman is the more iconic one, but I never ended up getting it until I haven't actually gotten it yet, but I did actually read its comic very briefly because it's, again, he's only in it for like 3 pages. The Future Foundation one, of course, has much more length and detail in terms of the actual graphic novel narrative, but let's focus on the pop vinyl. Now, the head is very simple. It's the basic design with its eyes for every Spider-Man pop vinyl we've had, probably since the Spider-Man Marvel movie, Homecoming? Yeah. So he doesn't have any texture around his eye. It's very simple, very flat, but it's nicely reflective. And all the way around his head, it's again very bold and flat. Not really much of a traditional Spider-Man pop because it doesn't have any real detail in the actual mask, which I think is very unique. But what I do like about him is his pose. Now, of course, you do have this great Spider-Man insignia and even a 6-pack down the chest. You've got some very muscular legs to some degree as well, which are in a nice stance that allow him to stand up by himself without the use of a platform, even though I probably would recommend that they should have given him a platform given that he is a bobblehead. You've got one hand in the shape of a fist and one hand very open, obviously, so he can jump and leap onto walls. On the back, you get the reprisal, of course, of the Spider-Man logo with some nice black lines and patterns going down and up the side of his body on both ends. And overall, he's a really nicely structured design. I've had a lot of people comment on, like a lot of my friends comment on how unique a costume it is. And even I myself think that it is a very unique costume and pose, very different to most of the Spider-Man alterations. My only other Spider-Man pop vinyl is from Far From Home, where he is leaning on a tower and he is using his iconic web-slinger pose. And you can see that in the video linked up above. Outside of that, this has been the Future Foundation Spider-Man Pop Vinyl. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time. Adios.